funny angle here. I've got my tripod on a chair because I'm standing because I want to show you the new bookshelf I got. And you can't really see it very well from this angle. I'm going to move my camera angle in a minute to give you a better look at the shelf, but you can see the top of it here. And it is, I'm going to say almost 5 feet tall when you get to the spikes on the edges. Maybe the shelves itself are, I don't know, a little over 4 feet, 4.5 feet. That should give you an idea of how tall this shelf is. And I carried this shelf 4 blocks, hung over one arm. And so I'm just going to change the camera and show you what it looks like and explain a little bit more. So just to give you a good look at the size of this shelf here, it's got 4 layers. So bottom shelf, middle shelf, second middle shelf, because that's how that works, and the top shelf. On the 4 corners we've got these plastic kind of spires. We are missing one of them, and so I'll probably put this to the back facing the wall, so you won't notice that's missing. Anyway, there's about 1 million little blue stickers with the price. I paid $19.99 for it, so $20 that I've got to take off. I can't believe I found this. I've been going in to this same thrift store every week for about 4 or 5 months, just hoping that I would find a bookshelf eventually, because I can't really afford to buy something brand new and to have it delivered. I don't have a car, so that's what I would have to do. You can't really take bookshelves on buses, and especially when you get with some of the wooden ones, some of the better quality ones, they're pretty heavy and not something that I can carry by myself. And I wasn't about to order IKEA furniture because it's pretty expensive to get it delivered to this neighborhood in the first place. Let me move this camera so you can actually see my face. I've got this set up on a chair. There we go. I've got this set up on a chair because this bookshelf is so tall that you can't really see the whole thing if I don't. And you certainly can't see me standing up if my tripod isn't on a chair. But anyway, the point is this shelf. I've been looking for one for a really, really long time. I didn't want to order one from IKEA because of delivery fees, just how much they cost in the first place, and then you've got to assemble the damn thing, and I've helped a friend assemble enough IKEA furniture to know that it's cheap and not something I want. So I had been scouring the 2 thrift stores near me because I knew if something came in, I could probably carry it home myself, which is what I did. I carried this about 4 blocks, and it's lightweight aluminum, so it was pretty easy. This thing can't weigh more than 10 pounds, I would say. And interestingly, this actually seems to be the same brand as the other shelf I have back here. They're both this lightweight kind of, it's aluminum, but it looks like fake wood. And they've got these plastic ends that pop in and pop out. And on this one, they're just these tiny little things. On here we've actually got, I don't want to pop these ones out. There's one that's popping out here. This one has big ones and they pop in and out, and these ones seem more sturdy than this. These ones are always popping out by accident. I actually use these as bookends, but they're kind of loose, so sometimes I have book accidents. So I think what I'm going to do is put this in place. I'm going to see if I can fit it actually right next to this shorter one. I'd rather not put this one by the door because I know it's going to make the room look smaller and I'm going to end up walking into it. So if I can fit this one in next to my first shorter shelf here by moving my record collection into the closet, then that should work out fine. So I'm going to put this in place and fill it up with the books from the closet and show you how it looks. Ouch! Fuck you! It's sharp, I just hurt myself. So this is an absolutely perfect fit, right down to the inch. It's like this shelf was specifically designed for this specific spot in my room. Okay, so this is the finished product, so to speak. I filled up the top shelf. I've got my Sartre up there, my Camus and my Kafka, and just a smattering of other books. Got the Hemingway and the George Eliot and the Joyce and the Isabella Allende on that shelf. And these two bottom ones are my Stephen King, and then just a bunch of unread books as well. And this matches quite well with my existing shelf here. And if I spin around here, this shelf is now much less overloaded, and my closet is now just a small stack of books and my DVD and CD collection. Instead of being packed to the brim with books, I was actually starting to get concerned about the weight on this shelf and was wondering if I would be lying in bed one evening and get shocked awake by this board in here cracking in half and sending all the books and all my clothing falling down in a giant mess. But I now have this great new shelf, $20 shelf, decent, sturdy, and I'm all set and I can stop looking.